Hey, how's it going out there, fellas? Darko here with a new Fallout 76 video in which I'll be showing you a new semi-soloable duplication glitch. If this video helps you out, be sure to leave a like and sub, if you haven't already. This dupe method is just like the current method involving the vendors, but we're going to cut a few steps out of it so you don't have to rely on another player to purchase the items. Keep in mind, you still need a world where someone has a camp in the same spot as you, which will result in the "your camp cannot be placed" message when you load in. So this is how I went about it. I spawned into a world, found somebody's camp location, then I went to their name to see who they were, saw that they were showing as online, so I could just, repeatedly join off of them. So I was like, alright. I backed out to the main menu, and then I went to my private board. Or, if you don't have Fallout First, you can also go back into another board where somebody doesn't have that camp. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place down a vendor, a stash box, and your Fallout First box as well. If you don't have that, just a vendor and a stash box. Now keep in mind you are going to kind of want to have a semi-clean character to do this. And also I recommend a new account. Just don't do this on your main just in case you do get banned. But, so yeah, do this on an alt, everybody, be safe about it. So then from there, once you have your vendor down, you're going to want to find the items you want to dupe. So as you can see, I have bulk ammo scrap. And then you're also going to want random junk items. I recommend concrete scrap, cork scrap, loose screws, just because of how light they are. And you only need 5. So you're going to need 1 stacked item and 1 single junk item. So say 5 loose screws and 1 cork scrap. And then you're good for duping 1 stack of items. Now if you want to do more items, you would need, say, 5 loose screws, 5 cork scrap, 1 concrete scrap, 1 wood scrap, and then you'd be set for 2 dupable items. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go into your vendor, you're going to place your stack first, so place 5 screws or your 5 cork, and then after that, immediately go and place your single junk item. From there, you can just back out, and then you're going to join a world where your camp cannot be placed, or just rejoin the world like I did. Once you spawn in, you receive the message that says your camp cannot be placed. You know you're good to go ahead with the next step. Go ahead and head into that person's camp that's in your location, or go to your Fallout First tent. So find your stash box, go to it, and then you're going to want to pull out the stacked items, so your 5 loose screws or your 5 cork scrap. Leave the single junk item in there. That's what's going to help with this glitch. And now, once you pull the stacked items out, go ahead and put the item you want to dupe into your stash box. It can be ammo, it could be aid, it could be junk, it could be whatever you want, except anything that doesn't stack will not work, okay? So this is stackable items only. So now that you have the item you want duped into the stash box and you have the stack out of your stash box, go ahead and leave the world and go back to either your private board or a different world where your vendor will show up. Okay, so now that we're back in a world where your vendor is, you're going to want to head up to your vendor, and then you simply want to go up to it and then store it. You could scrap it as well, but just store it and then replace it down. Go into your vendor, and then as you'll see, the item that you put in there that you want to dupe is now for sale. Go ahead and purchase that, and then you're going to see that it doubles at that point. It'll either go right back into your stash or it'll stay up there for sale, so you're going to want to double click on it to pull both stacks out. So stack 1 that's duped and then the original stack that's in there. And as you see, we just got a dupe here. Bulk ammo kits, everybody. You can also do this with Flux, which I highly recommend. And also, if you have your hands on Christmas gifts, by all means, do it up. So, as you can see, I got a nice single dupe here, and now I'm going to go through the steps of doing a multi-dupe here with the Flux I have here and some more ammo kits. So now I'm going to go ahead and dupe 2 items. So it's the same as the previous step, except because I'm doing 2 duped items, you're going to need 2 separate stacks of 5 junk items, or I haven't tried it with ammo type, but I'm pretty sure you can get away with ammo. I'm just going to go with the junk because it's a lot lighter for me. So 5 loose screws, 5 cork scrap, and then 2 single pieces of junk. It could be anything you want, steel, wood, whatever. So once they're in there, I'm going to go ahead and rejoin the other board where that person has their camp on top of mine. I'm going to now go into their stash box. I'm going to pull out the 5 stacks just the 5 stacks, leave the singles in there, and then as soon as you pull both of those out at the same time, then while you're in the same screen, don't back out, don't do anything. From the same screen, you're going to want to go ahead and take your duped items and put them right back into the stash box. And then just go ahead and rejoin your private board or another world where your vendor spawns, and just rinse and repeat. Look at that. Alrighty. If you have any questions about the method, just, leave me a comment and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Try to get this done as soon as possible because this glitch is known already. That's why I'm posting it, because this will be fixed during the week. So everybody, do it as much as you can. Just go ham. I want to see crashed economy. Everybody has millions of junk, millions of presents. We're all wealthy. Everybody wins. Alrighty. Take it easy, everybody.